Yo, what's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe and turn on those notifications so you don't miss any of the football content we've got coming. Today we're diving into something I've been hyped about for weeks, my predictions for the FIFA Club World Cup last 16, and let me tell you, these matchups are absolutely stacked. We've got European giants, South American flair, North American underdogs, and some serious drama at the horizon. So grab a drink, settle in, and let's break down all 8 matches, scorelines, tactics, key players, and of course, a few bold calls. Let's get into it. First up, Palmeiras versus Botafogo, an all-Brazilian clash to kick things off. This one's going to be tight. These two know each other inside out, and I don't expect a goal fest here. Palmeiras have been rock solid defensively all season. They're compact, they're disciplined, and they don't give you much space to work with. Botafogo, on the other hand, are a bit more open. They like to play, but that might actually work against them in a knockout setting. I think this one comes down to a single moment, maybe a set piece, maybe a defensive lapse, but I'm going 1-0 to Palmeiras. Not the most exciting scoreline, but a proper tactical battle. Next up, Benfica versus Chelsea. Now this is a tasty one. Two clubs with rich European history and a lot of talent on both sides. Benfica are no joke. They've got a strong midfield, they're technically sharp, and they've got that Portuguese flair. But Chelsea, when they click, they're dangerous. I think the Premier League intensity gives them the edge here. And here's the twist, Enzo Fernandez going up against his old club. That's going to be emotional. I think he'll be key in controlling the tempo. I'm calling it 2-1 to Chelsea. Benfica will push them, but Chelsea's depth and pace on the counter will be the difference. Alright, let's talk about PSG versus Inter Miami. This one's got star power, but on the pitch, it's a bit one-sided. PSG are stacked, they've got pace, creativity and a midfield that can dominate. Inter Miami have some big names, Busquets, Alba, maybe even Messi if he's fit, but they're not built to handle this kind of firepower. I think PSG will dominate this one. I'm going 3-0. It'll be fun to watch, but I don't see Miami keeping up. Now this one's going to be a war. Flamengo versus Bayern Munich, South American passion versus European precision. Flamengo are going to bring the fight. They've got flair, they've got experience, and they're not afraid of anyone. But Bayern, they're just so efficient. They press, they control, and they punish mistakes. I think Flamengo score first, get the crowd going, make it interesting. But Bayern will respond. Musiala, Sane, Kane, too much quality. I'm going 2-1 Bayern. It'll be close, but the Germans find a way. Inter Milan versus Fluminense, another Europe versus Brazil showdown, and this one's going to be a tactical chess match. Inter are so well drilled, that back three, the wing backs, the midfield control, they know exactly what they're doing. Fluminense are more fluid, more unpredictable, and that could cause problems, but I think Inter's structure wins out. Lautaro gets on the score sheet, and they edge it 2-1. Fluminense will have their moments, but Inter's discipline and experience will carry them through. Man City versus Al Hilal. This one feels like a formality, right? City are just a machine. They control games like no one else. Al Hilal have some talent, Mitrovic, Neves, Milinkovic, Savic, but they're not stopping this City side. Haaland up front, Foden buzzing around, and Pep's system just suffocating teams. I'm going 3-0 City. It'll be clinical, it'll be dominant, and it will be over by half-time. Now we're talking. Real Madrid versus Juventus, two absolute giants. This one's going to be intense. Madrid have that magic. Bellingham, Vinny Jr., Rodrigo, and of course Mbappe. That front line is just ridiculous. Juventus are solid. They'll try to keep it tight, but I don't think they can handle that kind of pace and movement. I think Madrid edge it 2-1. It'll be tight, it'll be physical, but Madrid's quality in the final third will be the difference. And finally, Dortmund versus Monterrey. This might be the sleeper hit of the round. Monterrey are no joke. They're organised, they're quick in transition, and they've got nothing to lose. Dortmund, well, they're unpredictable. They can blow teams away or shoot themselves in the foot. I think this one goes the distance. 2-2 after 90 minutes. Monterrey pushed them all the way. But in the shootout, I'm backing Dortmund. They've got the nerve, and they scrape through on penalties. So there you have it, my full predictions for the Club World Cup last 16. Let's run it back real quick. Palmeiras beat Botafogo 1-0. Chelsea edge Benfica 2-1. PSG cruise past Inter Miami 3-0. Bayern come from behind to beat Flamengo 2-1. Inter Milan take down Fluminense 2-1. Man City dominate Al Hilal 3-0. Real Madrid outclass Juventus 2-1. And Dortmund survive a scare against Monterrey 2-2, but they win on pens. That sets up a quarter-final lineup that is absolutely mouth-watering. mouth-watering. We're talking Palmeiras versus Chelsea, PSG versus Bayern, Inter versus City, and Madrid versus Dortmund. I'll be doing a full preview for those as well, so stay tuned. If you made it this far, you're a real one. Drop your predictions in the comments. I want to see who you've got going through. Do you agree with my picks? Think I'm way off? Let's talk about it. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.